I think that Blue Eyed Boys is so cool and so relatable. I think not just obviously to me, but I think to many people. Just in the phrase, I've been fooled by one too many blue-eyed boys. Like, at this point, it's not even just about one boy. There are a sea of dumb blue-eyed boys that I just keep wasting my time on, you know? And that's kind of the sentiment of that song, is that when you've been toyed with so many times by different people, it just becomes, they're all the same. You know, they just blend into kind of all the same person. So I think that's what's kind of really cool about that lyric and how that kind of brings that into perspective. Really, that song is so special because it's speaking to the very sad reality that so many young girls experience, where it's like you have to be hurt so many times before you recognize your value. And some girls have to be hurt, and this happens for guys too, but some people have to be hurt over and over and over and over again before they recognize, maybe I need to do something different. Maybe I need to look somewhere else. And you start to completely lose sight of who you are as a person. You lose your sense of individuality and your sense of worth and purpose in that. It's interesting to think about the aha moment when you realize that, wait a second, I'm in a situation that's really bad for me. Like, this has been pretty bad for a long time and I'm not doing anything about it. But I think like the worst part about that is like being comfortable being uncomfortable. And like so many people experience that feeling of you just are letting it happen. And I think this song really acknowledges that moment of realization where you're like, okay, I know I'm losing my self-worth in this person, in this situation, but I'm continuing to dive into the water and tread and risk drowning because I'm scared, because I don't know what else to do with myself. You know what I mean? It's a scary feeling. I don't know what causes the aha moment, but I think something that at least in my life I've experienced is it's almost like when you have another outside source that draws its attention towards you and makes you realize, oh wait, I don't need this poisonous situation. You know, because a lot of times when you're alone, you feel alone in it. Like, well, I need this person, I need this thing. Sometimes it almost takes another outside party who knows you and loves you to help you recognize your value and help you pull out of that situation. Like just all of it, it's just like, until I can't find what's left of me, lost in your blue eyes. Like, I am so consumed in your idea of me that I don't even know me. And oftentimes it's like a toxic situation, a toxic person reflecting back to me who they think I am. And so I don't even see who I am anymore. And so I don't even feel like I can leave, because then what am I supposed to do? I am who you say I am. And that's oftentimes what these relationships feel like. I think it is really special the way that the vocal delivery changes throughout the song. And at the end of that song, it really does feel, that last chorus, like you've woken up and you're reclaiming your identity in the way that that vocal is almost like, it's belted, it's a little scream. It's almost like you have to get mad when you're in a situation like that, where you just feel so like you don't know who you are, and you just, the cycles, that's how the cycles keep repeating, is because you don't know who you are, you don't know what you're worth, so you're just gonna keep going with the flow day by day, year after year, it's gonna be the same. And it's not until you get a little mad, you know, and I feel like that last chorus represents that well, where it's like, get mad, recognize that you're worth so much more. And I think at that point, that's when people recognize that they have the strength to walk away into what feels like scary and unknown. But like, it's you remembering who you are, you know, and fighting for that. And that's what I hope people see. I think that this song is relatable for so many people. But I think at the end of the day, that piece right there, it's that acknowledgement of like, hold on, like wake up, this is what's happening to me, recognize the cycle and break it. I think that when we strip away the very cool elements that are a part of the original tracks for the original EP, that you hear more of the heart and vulnerability behind what the character is hiding. because so many of these songs are me trying to play a part to hide a deeper feeling. I just want people to see themselves in the songs in whatever way that makes sense for them. And I think that it's really, really gonna bring out more of that raw, authentic emotion that sits at the heart of the original tracks.